Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. This is just going to be a little vlog today, but I wanted to film this because I'm going to London tomorrow. It's Wednesday afternoon and Mum and I are getting a very early train tomorrow morning because I'm heading to the headquarters of Slightly Foxed, which is one of my favourite independent publishers. They do a quarterly literary magazine that I love, and they also publish forgotten classic memoirs, which are brilliant. I've been a subscriber to Slightly Foxed for years and I love the team there, I love the ethos, and they very kindly offered to stock copies of my book, The Country Commonplace Book, which is out very, very soon, the 11th of September. And my book is being published by Batsford, but because Slightly Foxed would ship abroad as well as within the UK, they very kindly offered to stock my book, and also I was able to offer signed copies through them. So you might remember back in May when I first announced the book, I also announced that people could order a signed copy through Slightly Foxed, and those sold out in just over a month, which was amazing. And tomorrow is the day that I'm going to Slightly Foxed, which is in London, and I'm going to sign the sort of 500 copies that were ordered, pre-ordered signed ones. So I'm just so excited. It'll be lovely to see everyone at Slightly Foxed. I've been to their office once before, but obviously for not such an exciting reason, and Mum's going to come along with me. We're going to spend one night in London, just in case I can't sign all the copies in one day, or if something goes wrong, like my train is late, or I don't know, I'm just planning in case of any mishap. I will definitely be able to sign all the books, so I've planned to be there overnight, but hopefully I'll be able to sort of sign them all in one day, and then Mum and I can have a little bit of fun in London on the Friday before coming back to Yorkshire. And then of course I'll be in London again very soon for the book launch. So it's all very exciting. It's all starting to feel very real, and thank you so much to everyone who has pre-ordered my book, who pre-ordered a signed copy. I can't believe it's finally time to sign them all. So yes, it's very exciting. So I've just been really busy finishing things up in order to just be able to be away and not creating content for a couple of days. So I'm looking forward actually to just being in London for a bit. That will be lovely. And I know my filming's been rather sporadic lately, but I will be back to a more regular routine a bit later in September. It's honestly just been manic. I'm very tired. It's been a lot of extra work, but obviously all really worth it, and very exciting. But yes, things should calm down a bit after the book launch. So yes, I wanted to bring you along though for our little mini trip to London, so I'll try and sort of film a few bits for you. And I better just sort out just what I need to bring for tomorrow though, so I'm going to go and do that and see you in the morning. Good morning everyone. So it's Thursday morning, it's just past 7 a.m. and we're ready to head to London to sign my books. The taxi should be arriving in about 10 minutes, but we're all packed and ready, so that's good. I've got the railway children to bring with me to read on the train, and yes, I'm really excited. It feels so exciting to be heading to London to sign copies of my very first book. I really am sort of having to pinch myself, but it's starting to feel really real. So anyway, I'm just going to get our bags together, just check everything over once more and make sure that we're ready to go. Here we are in Hoxton Square. It's Mum.
It's exciting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're here and going to press the bell for Slightly Foxed. We made really good time from London. The train was actually dead on time, which is pretty amazing. So it's still quite early. I think it's only about 20 to 11. So I'm going to go in and start signing. So I made it through the book signing, didn't I?
All 500, yes.
Yeah, 500 plus actually,
Yeah,
a few more. And it was lovely though. Went really well.
The Slightly Fox
the Slightly
girls
Fox
were lovely.
Girls were so
welcoming.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was so nice to spend some time with them. As well, and we had a nice lunch at Sticks and Sushi, didn't we?
It was delicious.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we don't get sushi in Yorkshire really,
No.
so we thought we'd make the most of it being in London. And now we've just come to our hotel, so we're staying in the Holiday Inn in Whitechapel.
Yes.
We weren't really sure where to stay,
No.
but friends of ours had stayed in a Holiday Inn in London and said it was really nice, so we thought we'd book the one closest to Slightly Foxed, and it is really nice.
It is, yes.
This is my room, I'll show you, and Mum has her own room too, but it's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So it's just basic, but very clean and very sort of comfy. And air conditioned, which is nice because it's quite warm still in London, isn't it?
It is.
So yes, we're happy here. I don't know what we'll do now. We're both quite tired. It's been
we're up very early. Of course.
Really early start because our taxi picked us up like, just after 7 a.m. in the end. So it's been a long day already.
We'll have to plan where you'd like to eat supper and.
We might go. I mean, I'm not very hungry, but we you know.
She will be. Yeah, later.
I think it's only about 5:30 now, or 6 maybe now.
It's 5:30.
5:30.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have a think about where we might want to go and just have a bite to eat. But I think it's also nice just to rest a little bit now.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
And we'll have a think about where to go.
Read for a bit.
Well, you've been already reading.
I have.
Because the Slightly Foxed girls very kindly gave me a copy of Ascender Maxstone Graham's very first novella, I believe, which is really exciting. Love Divine. This is, I don't think it's quite out yet. I think it's coming very soon from Slightly Foxed. And we're such a fan of Ascender's writing,
Absolutely,
aren't we?
we are.
She wrote Terms and Conditions, which is one of my favourite books.
And British Summertime, and that's wonderful too.
Yes, and just so many really good
really
books.
excellent.
So I haven't read any of her fiction though before, so this is new for me too.
It has sort of vibes at the beginning anyway. I mean, I've just started it, obviously.
Yeah, you were sitting on the couch reading.
She was doing all the signing. I was doing that, which was lovely.
It.
And it's got Barbara Pym vibes at the beginning.
Oh,
yes,
great.
yes, you'll see what I mean.
Oh,
yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I was so excited to get this. I was reading The Railway Children on the train coming down for the Comfort Book Club and really enjoying it. It's so fun to return to it.
Yes, and I was reading a Val McDermott
yes.
one. I started on Tony and Carol, that series. So number one
Because you've
right
gone
now.
through all the Karen Pirie books,
I have.
You've raced through those.
Well, I really enjoyed them. One's coming out in October. I have to remember to pre-order.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you were gripped by your Kindle. I could tell.
Yes.
But I was really enjoying The Railway Children. But I'm sure one of us will be.
Reading that on the
you'll
way
be
back.
reading
Yes,
it
I
on the
will.
way back
Yeah.
to finish it, and I can't wait to get to it myself. So yes, really, really lovely day, and so exciting to have signed those copies. Thank you to everyone who pre-ordered.
Thank you so much. It was quite amazing to see the piles of boxes of 500 books.
It really was.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, it really took some hours of signing, actually, didn't it?
It did, and at first we looked at the table, which was laid before.
Yes, and I thought, that's not very many. I can do those really quickly.
I realised it wasn't 100.
There were like boxes all lined up, still to go. But my hand's not too bad.
No, we got a trusty pen that you had selected before that we had read about. So we got that first, so she was well away with it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what the pen is called, but later I'll try and remember and show you, because you might want to sign a lot of books one day.
Yeah.
And it was a really good pen, actually, for that. But yes, I am feeling a bit tired now, so I think we'll just have a little rest, and then we'll see where we want to go. Have a bite for supper. So I found the pen that I saw recommended by another author on Instagram, and I bought a few for myself. It's Sign Pen, Pilot Pen, and I think I just ordered these on Amazon. I think that's where I found them. But yes, really handy pen for signing. Hello again. So we're back in Yorkshire now. I didn't get a chance to film too much on our last day in London, but I think where I left off with you was Mum and I went and had a cocktail and some sort of bread and really nice dips, actually, at the Zeta Townhouse in Clerkenwell. And that was so nice. We'd been there together before a few times during my London days, so it was really fun to go back together. We had a twinkle cocktail, which is one made with elderflower liqueur, as well as vodka and prosecco or champagne, and it's such a nice cocktail, and apparently it originated at the Zeta, which I didn't know, but so it was really nice to have a twinkle cocktail there together, and just a few nibbles. And then we were both so tired that we went back to the hotel. I was in bed, we were both like in bed by 8:30 in the evening, and I read for a little bit and then just turned out the light, so I was just very, very tired. But I did finish The Railway Children, which was utterly charming. I so enjoyed rereading this again. As a reminder, this is what we're reading for my Comfort Book Club choice this month. I think it's such an appropriate read because apparently this year marks like the 200th anniversary, I think, since the modern British Railway started in the UK. So this felt like a very appropriate choice. Plus, it's absolutely one of my favourite comfort reads. I love Inez Baer. I mean, I adored her books as a child, but they're still so fun to read as an adult because she has such a brilliant sense of humour. So I hope you're able to read along with us this month, and I was really happy that I managed to read this on the train to London and back, and just thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll put details I'll put the details and the link to the Comfort Book Club in the video description. If you don't know what that is, it's my YouTube book club. So that was lovely. Of course, you would have seen that Sightly Fox very kindly gave me a copy of this new novella by Ascenda Maxton Graham, Absolutely love Asenda's writing. Never read any fiction by her before though, so really curious to try this. Mum started it and is really enjoying it, and she said it had a bit of a Barbara Pym-esque feel to it at the start. So yes, I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. And then so to sort of recap just what we did in London before sort of going back in the afternoon, we started off with breakfast at Ottolenghi, which is so lovely. The food there is so good and the brunch is really excellent. We both had the shakshuka, which is really tasty. So that was just a very pleasant start to the day, I have to say. And Ottolenghi has a few branches in London. We went to the one that's right on Artillery Lane because we wanted to go to Angela Flanders, which is a real favourite perfume shop of ours, and that's just like opposite that Ottolenghi. Plus we were in East London anyway, so it all made sense. So we went there, had a lovely breakfast first, and then we picked up a few bits in Ottolenghi too. I really like their spices, so does Mum actually, and we picked up a little seed mix that they did too. So that was really nice. And then we went over to Angela Flanders. I've spoken about her scents before quite a few times on my YouTube channel because I just adore them, and she's just a brilliant London-based perfume shop. There are only two branches. One is in Artillery Lane and then the other is Columbia Road. And I just adore her scents, and I wanted to pick up one of my very favourites for winter, which is the Mr. Severs candle, and I also got the room spray, Mr. Severs room spray, and the sort of fragrant oil. So if you've ever been to Dennis Severs' house in London, then the name will be familiar to you. It's a brilliant historic house in the East End. If you've never been, I so recommend going. And if you've been to the house, you know that there's this delicious scent that's used in the house. It's slightly citrusy, spicy, just really unusual though, a little bit woody as well. And I adore it, and it really, to me, is such a great autumn-winter scent. And obviously I've been to the Dennis Severs house, and I loved going there, loved the scent. So it just brings that experience back to me when I sort of smell the candle. And I wanted to pick that up because it's just wonderful for sort of autumn, winter. It's just the perfect, not too Christmassy, but still has that lovely like hint of citrus and spice. It's just nice through the autumn and the winter because it's not too festive smelling, but it feels autumnal and wintry. So picked those up, which I was so pleased about, and it's just such a gorgeous shop if you're ever in the area. I really recommend going there because Mum and I both wear so many of her perfumes. We just love them, and it's great to go to the shop. Oscar, who's generally in there, is really nice and really helpful. So yeah, it's a lovely experience. Like if you go have brunch or tea and cake or a meal at Ottolenghi and then pop over to Angela Flanders, that's just such a fun thing to do. So we did that. And then we went to Daunt Books because I love Daunt so much, and it'd been a little while since we'd been. So we went, and they did have copies of the Country Commonplace Book on their shelf, which was very exciting for me to see. But I'm actually going to be signing at Daunt when I'm back in London. So I didn't sign them that time when I was there. But I did pick up this book, which I saw on one of the tables, and I think it's called A Long Winter, and it's just a little, almost like a long short story really. I don't think it can even quite count as a novella, but yes, it's A Long Winter by Colum Tobin, and what's really nice is it's a signed copy. So you know how much I love my seasonal reading. I can take the Daunt tag off now, actually. Love my seasonal reading, so this is one I'm looking forward to reading this winter. So I was very happy to pick that up in Daunt. And yes, that's pretty much it, I think. It was really nice to just be in London, if only for a very sort of brief visit. Of course, now I'm looking forward to my book launch, which by the time this video goes up will be very, very imminent. It's on Thursday, the 11th of September. So looking forward to seeing those of you who can make it. Mum and I are just really looking forward to celebrating together, celebrating with you, celebrating with friends. So it will just be wonderful to be back in London for that reason, and I can't wait. And in general, I think launch week, because although I know the book's out 23rd of September in the States and Canada, in the UK it's out the week commencing 8th of September. So it's just obviously an exciting week for me. And if you're not following me on Instagram, then do maybe follow me this week, because I have been hosting some giveaways on there to sort of celebrate my book coming out, and I want obviously all of you to be part of that celebration too. So I've planned some giveaways over this time, just so we can all feel celebratory, hopefully. And some of them are over by now, but there's a really good giveaway on at the moment for UK people, which is for Serious Readers Light. You know how much I love their reading lights, really generous giveaway. And look out for Thursday the 11th, because there'll be an international giveaway on that day, partnering with Slightly Foxed. So yes, do give me a follow at Miranda's Bookcase if you'd like to enter any of the giveaways. But anyway, I better get going now. I hope you enjoyed just getting some of these snippets of what's going on a little bit behind the scenes at the moment. It does feel quite manic right now, but I will try and film as much as I can next week of my dash to London again. Don't know how much I'll be able to film, but I'll do my best, and then after that things should get a little bit calmer and more regular on my YouTube channel again. But I hope you've all been having a wonderful start to September. Thank you so much again for everyone who's been pre-ordering, buying my first book. It means so much to me, so thank you very much for all of your support, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.